Hi, we are back, and we are with Hamilton Loomis. And thank you so much for being with us.
Oh, thanks for having me. Appreciate
studio.
it.
The one and only Hamilton Loomis.
We're just glad to be out making music, man. So we're glad to be back in Billings. It's really cool.
That's cool. And so how do you describe yourself? Blues guitarist? Is there any way to describe you?
That's the million-dollar question. I mean, my style of writing and the music that we do is kind of a conglomerate of everything that I listened to growing up. My roots are definitely in blues, but the way I like to describe it is you take a pot and you start with a broth of blues. You sprinkle in a little funk, a little soul, a little rock, a little pop, and then just mix it up and serve it up hot. And that's the best way I can describe it.
I like that.
Threw that together right there.
And you love word pictures. You
I know.
love metaphors.
I'm gonna eat that soup.
Yeah.
Well, it's just more like a gumbo, actually.
Yeah,
That's how I like to
yes.
think of it. Because we're from the Gulf Coast, and you know, stylistically, like I said, when I was growing up, I mean, I did listen to and got to play with a lot of great blues legends before they passed away. But at the same time, I grew up, you know, watching MTV, you know, so that rock and pop element is there, and my parents had a fantastic soul and blues and funk record collection, so that sort of just all creeps in there, and it just kind of comes out how it comes out. It's definitely different, but on purpose.
Like Bo Diddley, tell us a little bit about that. And you're meeting him, and he was kind of the same thing, right? Rock and roll and blues.
Well, definitely. The one thing that he encouraged me to do is to be original, which meant a lot coming from him because no one ever sounded like Bo before or since. I'll give you the short version. I met him at a show that he was doing. I was 16 years old in Houston, Texas, and went backstage to get an autograph. I had my guitar there for him to sign, and I played for him backstage, played some Bo Diddley for him, as if to say, hey, you know, teenagers appreciate your music too, because I'd been listening to him since I was a little kid, you know, from my parents' records. And he sort of took notice, and little did I know he was going to call me up on stage in the next set. We became friends, we collaborated together, recorded together. He gave me his home phone number.
Wow.
It really blew my mind.
Happened with you and Kesha, remember?
Yeah.
When you were singing for her, and she was like, come up on stage, and then you, remember?
Very
anyway,
similar.
Back to your
Very
story.
similar.
Similar stories.
No, I mean, but isn't it incredible when like somebody famous like, gives you their information? I mean, it's kind of, it's just the hugest you know, honor to be kind of in that little circle, you know, of trust, I guess, for them.
And you were saying before that you like blues, you like, you know, you have those roots, but then you watched MTV. Is it cool for you to see blues kind of getting a younger following again? You know, that it's not the blues crowd growing old, but that there's young blues fans and old blues fans? Absolutely.
In fact, that's one of our goals, is to bridge that generation gap. And I think it's really awesome nowadays that there are a lot of young players coming up, you know, not just the ones that are out in the scene playing famous right now. I mean, you know, Kenny Wayne Shepherd, Johnny Lang, you know, Robert Randolph. I mean, even John Mayer, you know, did a blues record. I mean, he redid a version of Robert Johnson's Crossroads on his last record, and it's all hip hop and stuff, and it's great. I think it's great.
That's cool that you think of it that way, because there's some, you know, blues purists out there that don't like when the blues kind of crosses over into those other genres, and they want blues to be blues, and you kind of disrespect the change.
It has to change. I mean, when that generation is gone, what's going to happen? You know, I mean, there are only a handful of real, you know, blues guys that are still around. I mean, and they're unfortunately not going to be around too much longer, so what's going to happen?
So if people want to listen to your blues, what's for sale now? How can they support the cause?
The latest CD is called Live in England. We recorded it about 1.5 years ago in our UK tour. My website is hamiltonloomis.com, LOOMIS.com. Everybody says Lewis, just have to clarify that.
Hamilton Loomis, take it away. We'll let you guys do your thing.